Gotta hit the start button with my nose because I got gloves on. What is up, YouTube? It is I, Clutch Marles, and I'm back. And I'm out here in 10 inches of snow because we got to get this car up to the shop. It needs battery cables. I feel like it needs 2 or 3 different things. I've forgotten at the moment what those are. I think I Sharpied it somewhere. Battery cable and check the serpentine belt. And then while we're at it, we're gonna let all this snow that's inside of it melt. But the question right now is, you know, even with the DOT tires, is it gonna be able to just drive out of this? It's a great question. We need to remember when we get this in the shop just to torch off right in here. Where's it going? Right there. That way that doesn't get into the back of the tires. So here we are, 2003 Buick Century, 2002, 2003, somewhere in there. For those of you that haven't seen any of the shorts that I've posted on here or seen any of my Facebook posts recently, I'm on Team USA this summer. Me, Devin Schmidt, Robbie Crittenton, we're going to Australia. We're going to kick some ass. But we'll get back to that in a little bit. Right now, we got to get this up in the shop. The little Buick that could. We did get stuck. Well, in my opinion, it doesn't count as getting stuck if you can get out of it. But like right here, we had to rock it back and forth. Then we crawled up. We are right here. Got to move the truck, and then she's ready to go in. All right, so I had some buddies call me up and say, hey, do you want to run the MWFA class at the Wicked Warzone? And I'm walking around the yard and I'm like, man, I really don't feel like building anything right now. Personally, I just want to chill for a month or two. We ran a ton of derbies last year. We did one every month. And I was like, I just want a break. I just want to relax. And I'm walking around the yard and I see this old girl still, whoa, where is she? Still got the stick up from the last time we took it to a derby. And how did that go? Alternator was bad. Killed the battery. It's so hard to see myself mirrored and try to point at stuff. You guys should try it sometime so you realize that I'm not just an idiot trying to, like, you know, weatherman this stuff over here. Anyway, I'm walking around the yard and I'm like, hey, this car is pretty much done. Needs an alternator, needs a new battery. Battery cables. We took the battery cables off of this after the Southern Illinois show to put on the minivan. So I just have to bolt those back on. That's why the battery's underneath the hood right now. And pretty much this car is done. I did pull it in a few weeks ago. We painted this, and then I had to pull it out because guy wanted me to strip his car. So stripped the car real quick. Now this is back in here. And I'm in the process of working a shutdown at work. Long days. And we'll see you know, it's if we get the battery cables and all that done before Friday morning, which I run Friday night, we might, I don't know, we might look at moving stuff, maybe trying to get the back dented in and creased, like not creased, but you know, like these things go down hard in the back if you don't do anything to them. So probably, you know, put a floor jack underneath it, pop up the spare tire and all that good stuff. I remember what I need to add to my to-do list. The cigarette lighter down there does not work, and I take the radio and I use a Bluetooth transmitter to transmit from my phone to the radio through the cigarette lighter. So I gotta hook the cigarette lighter up. This is the old school GoPro mount that I used to use, and now, you know, we got these new improved mounts, because life is all about, you know, getting better and upgrading, innovation. So yeah, representing Team USA as we go to Australia this summer. Now, over the past month, I've been talking to more and more Australians, and those guys drive like idiots. And with all due respect, you know, they just full on end to end, and it's like they're trying to just destroy. They're not trying to win. They're just trying to destroy cars and create carnage. And there was a time in my life when I clutch Marles would drive that way. You close your eyes, you hold the skinny pedal down, and you know when you stop, when the car stops moving. And over the past few years, I've gotten away from that. And the whole purpose of this car is, my goal is to go out there and strike fear into the Australians when they hear that Clutch Marles is coming to the island. Is it an island? It's a continent. It's a big island, in my opinion. And, you know, we're going to go left. We're going to go right. We're going to go forwards and backwards all night. My goal with this is to hit someone so hard the back tires come off the ground. I've done it once. I've done it once in a W body. And we'll see if we can do it again. I don't care about winning. I'm going to go junk this car. So, you know, everybody's got their own driving style, and I'm kind of curious, like, what is your guys' driving style? Are you out there to win? You know, maybe sandbag a little, you know, pick a weak link, work on him? Or are you just out there blindfolded, going end to end, coast to coast, and just smoking whoever pulls out in front of you? Like, what is your strategy in a demolition derby? The best way to support this channel is to hit like, hit subscribe, leave a comment, go buy some merch from clutchmarlesmotorsports.com. I have created Team USA t-shirts. They kind of look like this on the front, and on the back it's got my name, number 7, American flag. Go check it out. Here we go. All right, we got it 70 degrees in here, and I don't know if you guys can see it. I am sweating. I'm still in the bibs and the jacket, but we're cranking up the heat because I'm trying to get rid of this damn snow. Like, I don't want a derby with all this in here, and every time someone hits me, I get hit with a self-inflicted snowball. Like, that does not sound fun at all. You know, and we took the windshield out so it doesn't get dirty, you know, so we can see. But what if I'm looking behind me, self-inflicted snowball, bam, visor's all, you know, messed up. Now I can't see a thing. Like, it's just bad news bears. So yeah, I'm trying to melt as much snow as possible. All I'm doing right now is just letting the shop become a dang slip and slide. So yeah, I got my battery cables moved again. Got a new battery, got it ratchet strapped down. I'm gonna put this ratchet strap from A-pillar to behind the seat, give me something to hold on to. And then we just got a 9-wire the trunk. I got some left from last go. Yeah, other than that, like, she's getting there. The Derby's in about 24 hours. I'd like to get this on the trailer tonight. I have to load up like my tent, all my spray paint, everything for tomorrow. Like, we still got, it's gonna be a long night just to get to the track at 7 a.m. Because I like to be the first one there, because when you're trying to sell t-shirts, paint cars, I don't want to be the guy rolling up an hour before the show starts and then trying to paint. I think we got like 9 people. I'm hoping the paint works tomorrow. I'm bringing the torpedo heater and a generator just to keep my spray paint warm. Because here's a fun fact. Read the back of the spray can. You know, it says, let me see, we got one right here. And it says use when temperature is between 50 degrees and 90 degrees and the humidity is below 65. Now I don't know how humidity and all that works. With the snow on the ground, we got like 12 inches here. I'm gonna say humidity is 100% because there's water everywhere, and the temperature, we're gonna be using it in about 15 degrees. But I'm gonna heat the paint up first. You know, maybe stick them down my bibs. Is that a spray can in my pocket, or am I happy to see you? We might never know. But yeah, gonna show up tomorrow. Gonna try to paint some cars. I'm gonna try to hit someone so fast in reverse that both back tires come up off the ground at once. We'll see how that goes. Here we got the aftermath of the Wicked Warzone. I think I've ran 2 or 3 of these, and this is the first time I've got the back to go up. It's a work in progress. If we can get it to pack in and that trunk stay down, I think next time, probably no trunk lid. For as much as I was using the front, like, the frame rails still look good. Radiator is in there, like, it doesn't look busted. And what took me out, these right here, that's my fuel pump wires. Didn't even think about it, because I don't really move a lot of stuff in these. Most cars, it goes right there, because I bet underneath that is the fuel pump. And I guess next time I'll just unplug it, pop that off, plug it in there. But not bad considering. I think there was 3 or 4 cars on the track. The rest were vans and SUVs. Yeah, like, look. Let's see if I can get the glare off here. Like, the upper motor mounts still look good. I'm gonna go edit my GoPro footage, maybe play some Xbox. I got whiplash, I'm tired, I'm exhausted. 2 days of being outside in this weather with a little torpedo heater and this kerosene heater in a tent trying to paint cars. I'm just completely drained, and we're gonna take a week off, maybe. Just clean out here, try to get the snow to melt that's on the shop floor. Just we're gonna rest and relax, warm up, regroup, get a game plan together. I think I got an idea. So hit like, hit subscribe, tell your friends. The best way to support the channel and me in this crazy journey is to go check out my website, clutchmarlesmotorsports.com.
In the description of this video, I post links to the affiliates that, you know, want to work with me. Go check them out. So I'll see you guys next time. Here we go.